What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to the second episode of the Utah Jazz rebuild. Before we get started, I definitely want to send my condolences to the 21 people and their family who lost their lives in that Texas shooting. Tough time right now for all of us. I know a lot of parents, a lot of siblings, cousins. We all are connected to kids and babies, and it's tough. So I'm building myself up to create this content to help me kind of escape, and I'm hoping that this video can help you do that just for a little bit to take us away. Sometimes we just need to be able to inhale and exhale. So hopefully this can do the mind some good and just take us all away to a different place for a second, because some of us need it. But definitely condole. It's definitely a tough time, and I hope everybody is dealing with the best that they can, because I know it's pretty tough for me. Just nothing that we ever want to see, and it's sad. I don't have all of the solutions or answers, so I'm trying to use my platform and what I can control to help alleviate any type of anxiety, stress, or just bad feelings that we all feeling. So again, hopefully this does the trick for you. The last time we were here in episode 1, when I first introduced this, we talked about the direction we wanted to go to, and I was talking about trading Donovan Mitchell, and I let y'all talk and throw around ideas in the comments on where you should go. And a lot of y'all said the Knicks. A lot of y'all had different answers. Some people said the Thunder, some people said Pacers. It was a lot of different teams, but the overall concept and answer was the Knicks. And the actual trade that we're rocking with, I want to give a shout out to Julian M. Julian M left a comment, and he said, I like the Knicks trade, but as a Knicks fan, I can honestly see you getting 2 firsts. D. Mitch is an all-star caliber player with 3 years on his contract. You're taking the team off Evan, who isn't paid but is overpaid, Cam Reddish, who barely get PT, and same for Graham. So I think, and this is the trade, he says the Jazz get Donovan Mitchell, and he also said Azubuike, but the thing is, Azubuike is expired. He's an expiring deal, so I can't give them Azubuike. We have a lot of expiring deals, but he said give them Donovan Mitchell, and then the Knicks will give us, just want to make sure I do this correctly, they're going to give us Evan Fournier. He also said Cam Reddish, who doesn't play, and then also Quint Grimes. And then we get the 12th overall pick, and then one of their picks from next year, because they have their Hornets pick, their own pick, and then the Mavericks top 10 protected. So we'll do, I guess if I had to assume, the Mavericks would potentially be the best of all of these teams. And so I guess I'll take the I don't know which one to take. I'll do the Mavericks. And this would be the trade. The thing is, we cannot give them Azubuike. If we give them anybody else, the money doesn't match. We don't have anybody that's cheap enough to just throw in. You saw I tried to give Rudy Gay. He makes $6 million. That's too much. He's expired. Jared Butler, I want for me, and I think they have an abundance of guards already. So we'll just do it like this. We'll just give them Donovan Mitchell. I have no desire to bring back Azubuike anyway. If they really want him, they can sign him in free agency. And this is the trade. We get 3 wing players, which is something that I'm really trying to dial in on for this team. I want wings on top of wings on top of wings on top of wings. We want wing galore. And we also get that 12th pick and then a pick next year. And that's going to be the deal. So, yeah, we're going to override the trade, because there's no reason the Knicks should not be wanting Donovan Mitchell, especially when they're able to keep everybody that I allowed them to keep. So now, real quick, before we get started, I want to just look at, okay, Donovan Mitchell is there, Julius Randle, RJ Kemba. They still got Quickly, Top, and Mitch. They got some shit going on. Cool. So for us now, our roster is looking like Rudy, Mike Conley, Bojan Bogdanovic, Evan Fournier, Royce O'Neal, Clarkson, Rudy Gay, and then a lot of these guys I'm not bringing back. We definitely re-signing these two. Cam Reddish got 1 more year. We're gonna bring back Nickeil Alexander-Walker. So we got some youth on the wing side of the basketball. Now, as far as drafting, as far as what we're looking at the draft boards and everything, our draft board, we have Shaden Sharp, who will not be available, so we can remove prospect. I don't think AJ Griffin will be available. Keegan Murray probably won't be available. And I don't even think Dyson Daniels will be available. So we're going to have to redo this while we're here. So my top person or top player that I have my eyes on, I'm definitely looking at somebody like, I'll say Jalen Williams from Santa Clara. Still like Dyson Daniels, even though he might not be there, but it is a small chance. Benedict Mathurin, I like. Jaden Hardy, I still like. Ousmane Dieng, I like. Who else do we like? I love EJ Liddell. We want to try to make another trade during the draft to get in the back part of the draft and hopefully try to snag EJ Liddell. I like Malachi Branham, and I like Patrick Baldwin Jr. and his shooting ability with the size that he possesses. Trying to see some other guys that I definitely like Bryce McGowan's. I think all of these other players might not be available. I definitely like Brian Rollins, and I'm trying to see if we got like 2 more people. Kendall Brown, Mark Williams, Blake Wesley. Definitely like Nikola Jovic. Yeah, and that's what we're gonna be rocking with. As far as my number one will probably be Dyson Daniels. Then I go Benedict Mathurin, then Jaden Hardy. I think this is probably put him there. Ryan Rollins there. Yeah, these are the 10 to 11 guys that we really want to focus in. Dyson Daniels just has tremendous size, can do a lot of different things. Perimeter defense is there. Benedict Mathurin, same with the perimeter defense, athleticism, and he can really catch and shoot. Jaden Hardy, to me, has extreme upside as far as being somebody who can play in a pick and roll and score. And if we open up the floor for him, he could probably be a lot dangerous in the type of offense we're trying to run. You got Jalen Williams, another 3-and-D guy who can put the ball in the basket and also make plays out of the pick and roll. Ousmane Dieng has the incredible size and potential to create his own shot. EJ Liddell could be a 4, small ball 5. Malachi Branham, almost like a Chris Middleton-esque Karis LeVert type guy, who I think over time could really solidify itself with us. Bryce McGowan is a professional scorer. Ryan Rollins, same thing, professional scorer, just doesn't have the size of Bryce McGowan's. Patrick Baldwin, 6'9", sharpshooter. Nikola Jovic, a good all-around offensive player, would definitely have to improve defensively. Staff signing, we got Mike D'Antoni. So boom, we done with that. Let's go to the combine. See what we working with. Baji, whatever. Pre-draft workouts. We have 11 available invites. Want to invite Dyson Daniels and all of the guys that we have on our board. I also want to bring in Benedict Mathurin, Jaden Hardy for sure. I want to bring in Bryce, Ousmane Dieng. Who else do we have? Malachi Branham, EJ Liddell, Ryan Rollins, Patrick Baldwin. Caleb Houston would have been a nice guy to have on my board as well. 3-and-D type of player with some size. Who else did we have? Keon Ellis is definitely somebody else I should look at too. I can see Keon Ellis fitting in. Who else did we have? Guards. Nikola Jovic. There he is. And we had... that may be about it. Who am I forgetting? I cannot see who I'm forgetting. I feel like we had one more person that I'm just not thinking about. Abaji would have been a nice invite too. Ochai Abaji would have been a good invite for sure. I like his game a lot. Let's go ahead and find him. Let's bring in Abaji. He is I'm losing people, y'all. I'm losing people. Ochai Abaji. So he's a small. There he is. Boom. Okay, so we got our invites. That's everybody we want to work out. Why are the Pelicans on my thing? Why do I have the Pelicans selected? We got to go in there and change that for the Pels because I don't want to mess with them. You dig. Who shot the 3 the best? Standing NBA 3 Dyson Daniels shot it. Him and Jaden Hardy. Okay, moving NBA 3. Ousmane Dieng and Ryan Rollins, Patrick Baldwin, they all shot it really, really good. As far as sprint, who had the fastest sprint time? Malachi Branham, the lane agility. Abaje, who had the highest Abaje had a 42-inch vertical and bench press. EJ Liddell, big strong body. So now we want to go here, and I don't know why we have the Pelicans selected, but let's take the Pelicans off of team selection. They should not be with us. And boom, let's get ready for the NBA draft. So what I want to do again before we dive into the draft, mock draft, we are the 12th team. So the Grizzlies have the 9th pick. They also have the 21st pick and the 29th pick. We would love to probably try to get the 21st pick from the Grizzlies. So I want to see if we can make a deal with them and see if they would like, Royce O'Neal. See if the Grizzlies would like Royce O'Neal for that 21st pick. We're not interested in straight out. We have a counter offer. Their counter offer is to give. I'm not giving them a Dallas pick. No. So if y'all willing to take that, I'm making it override. We're gonna override. Y'all took it. Y'all showing interest. It's one thing to decline it. Period. But y'all not finna know. So we got our 2 picks. So we did the draft. I was so pissed off during the draft because 2K found a way to ruin it that it distracted me from knowing that it wasn't even recording because the battery was exhausted, even though the battery was fully charged. I have no idea what's going on with my camera, but neither here nor there. The Pistons had the 2nd overall pick, guys. Okay, I make my draft class myself. I understand what's going on in the real world. I have the 3 top prospects as the 3 top prospects in my personal draft class, and somehow Jalen Duran, who was probably not even a top 8 prospect as far as rating and potential, he jumped up to the 2nd pick to the Pistons. Instead of them taking Chet or Jabari, they took Jalen Duran. He doesn't have a higher potential or higher overall, but 2K just says we're going to do whatever we want to do. So I'm not even going to let it continue to piss me off. It's whatever. But for us, draft review, after we made the trade with Royce O'Neal for the Grizzlies pick, we took Jaden Hardy. We also got Keon Ellis with our 2nd round pick, and then we got EJ Liddell with the Grizzlies pick, which was the 21st overall. So those are our 3 draft picks. I believe with the first, just to go over some things that y'all may have missed. The Pacers had the 1st pick. They took Paulo. The Pistons took Jalen Duran. And the Cavaliers, where the Thunder took Jaden Ivey, the Cavaliers are the ones who got Chet. So they have Evan Mobley, they have Jared Allen, and they now have Chet Holmgren because the Pistons messed up the entire draft. And Jabari went to the Houston Rockets, who also got Johnny Davis, who fell to 17. So a lot of weird, crazy things going on. I have no idea why those were the selections that they made, but those are the selections that the CPU decided to make. That's my fault. I got to just start controlling every team's pick, I guess. But who wants to put in all that work? So for us, we definitely want to give the option to Nickeil Alexander-Walker. We're going to let Juan Hernan-Gomez go. We can skip through all of this. Care less about Harden or Kyrie. Qualifying offers. Do not want to send a qualifying offer to Udoka Azubuike. Definitely want to give one to Pascal. I feel like there's something still there with him. So we definitely want to bring that back. And now, just from a look at our roster, we have Mike Conley and Jared Butler. We have Evan Fournier, Jordan Clarkson, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Jaden Hardy, Quentin Grimes, Keon Ellis, Cam Reddish. So we have an offset of wings. Some of these guys I think can go to small forward, like Nickeil. Yes, jumps him up to a 77. That's perfect. And then we could just go here and also make him a shooting guard. We gotta find something to do with Jordan Clarkson. I don't know if Jordan Clarkson fits the timeline. We're a lot younger on the perimeter and the wing now. He still has a few more years left in his contract, unlike Bojan Bogdanovic, which is why we have no problem keeping him. So he probably try to figure out a home or trade or something with Jordan Clarkson. Evan Fournier is there. We have Hardy. Don't know how I want to handle Hardy yet. May give him some reps at point guard. Maybe see how he handles it. See if that is something that could work. And then we have Quentin Grimes, Keon Ellis. Let's if we put Hardy at point, he drops. So we'll discard that and we'll leave him at shooting guard for now. And then, but his secondary should definitely be point guard. Maybe try to see if he can get mentored by Mike Conley. Power forward, we got Bogdanovich, Rudy Gay, EJ Liddell, Rudy Gobert, and we probably will bring Eric Paschall as our backup small ball 5. But yeah, definitely want to see if there's a home or situation we can figure out with Jordan Clarkson. He's making $13 million, and he has this year and then last year if his deal is a player option. But we'll put this in here. Sixers, interesting. We don't want Georges Niang back. Cool on Isaiah Joe. I'm trying to figure out a team that could really use Jordan Clarkson and what he has to offer. Definitely don't want to bring back that Duncan Robinson contract. The Kings, Nuggets. I could definitely see Jordan Clarkson with the Nuggets. Monte Morris, though. Monte Morris. We have Conley. We have Jared Butler. We might let Hardy get some reps. So I don't know about that point guard position. It's going to be interesting. Finding a home for Jordan Clarkson. I mean, I like the destination for the Sixers. I definitely can see him coming off the Sixers bench. They would definitely need the help with Harden and Embiid, Maxey, and everything like that. Even the Bucks, I could see him over there with the Bucks. But Brook means so much to them. We have no interest in some of these people. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let y'all figure out maybe some destinations. Y'all tell me which one of these trades y'all think is the best for Jordan Clarkson in any of these teams. This Suns deal is not that bad. But again, Landry Shamet. Maybe we will do the Landry Shamet thing. Landry Shamet ain't got to play. You know what I mean? Landry Shamet doesn't have to play here. How many years on that Landry Shamet deal? 2 years? With team option. We get a first round pick later on too. Landry Shamet's only 25 too. I like that Landry Shamet one. Let's just do the Landry Shamet. Give the Suns, give the Suns some pop off of that bench. They got to bring back Aiden, but we give them some pop off the bench. Cool. Boom. Bam. We have a negative 23 in cap room. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to cap holds. Hassan Whiteside, we have no interest in bringing back. Daniel House, we have no interest in bringing back. Homer Gomez, Azubuike can go. Trent Forrest can go. Sneak can go. And we're going to keep Paschall there. So that, why do we still have that much of a cap hold? Is it Paschall with the big cap hold? And we have 13 players, so we may not even be active in free agency. We're probably not going to be active in free agency. Trade exception. Why do I need a trade exception? What's the trade exception for? There should be no trade exception. I don't have a trade exception for those dudes. I don't understand that. Yeah, what do I have a trade exception for? Let's see what's that going. Probably back to the Bulls. The Wizards throw a bag too. Pistons try to snag them. I want to see where some of these other guys went, sign players. So Harden is back with the Sixers. Kyrie is back with the Nets. Aiden is back with the Suns. Beal is back with the Wiz. The Blazers got Montrezl Harrell. The Spurs got Bridges and Horford. Spurs making some noise. Aldridge went to the Magic. Joe Ingles to the Pacers. Cousins to the Bulls. Benelita to the Bulls. Bruce Brown with the Rockets. Nets get Rubio and Suns get Josh Richardson. Yeah, we'll probably not going to be active out here. Just nobody for us to really get. I can look at the point guard position, look at Tyus. This is an extremely cheap deal for Tyus Jones. The most I can give him is 5/2. It's the most I can give him. I'm gonna try to offer, hopefully. And if that's the deal, we got to figure out our point guard position. Because Mike Conley is definitely a nice vet. Definitely don't want him to start, though. He feels like an off-the-bench floor general for us these days. And then Jared Butler going to have to probably get in where he fit in, to be honest with you. We definitely got an abundance of guards. Tyus Jones is willing to sign. So I think we may have Tyus Jones on our roster now. Yes. So we brought in Tyus Jones, Mike Conley. I love our group of guards. We got two guys who should control the basketball, not turn it over a lot, and can also knock down some shots when given opportunity. And hopefully we can bring back Pascal, and everything is everything. Eric Pascal is accepting an offer from the Wizards. You will be given an opportunity to match. What is this deal? 2 years, $10 million. Let's match it. Eric Pascal is still part of our team, and that's our roster. So no major moves. We went out and we signed Tyus Jones. We did get the deal done. That Donovan Mitchell is gone. Evan Fournier and Cam Reddish and Grimes are here, with also Jaden Hardy, EJ Liddell, Eric Pascal. Let's try to move Pascal to a backup center role. Dropped a little bit. Damn. We'll just leave it like that, and we'll try to figure out how to give him backup center minutes, because we definitely gonna need a backup center. But yeah, this is our team. Episode 3. We'll start to get into the season, see how we doing, see what other moves there is to be made. I honestly have no idea what to expect from this team. Rudy right now, I think, is our best player. They have it, so we're gonna have a defensive anchor. We got some guys slipping because they're getting a little older, and we got some young guys. So it's gonna be hopefully a team that could fight, make some moves, sneak up in the playoffs, play in type situation. Somebody has to pop off though. Nikhil, Reddish, Hardy. Somebody has to pop off and be a hidden gem within this roster on the perimeter. So we'll see in episode 3. As always, appreciate you guys. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. I will see y'all in the next episode. I'm out. Peace.